The Haunted Mask, Chapter 6. Okay, what time should I meet you? Carly Beth asked, cradling the phone between her chin and shoulder. On the other end of the line, Sabrina considered for a moment. How about 7:30? It was Halloween. The plan was to meet at Sabrina's house and go trick-or-treating throughout the entire neighborhood. The earlier the better. We'll get more candy, Sabrina added. Did Steve call you? Yeah, he called. Carly Beth replied bitterly. Did he apologize? Yeah, he apologized. Carly Beth muttered, rolling her eyes. Big deal. I mean, he made me look like a jerk in front of the entire school. What good is an apology? I think he felt bad, Sabrina replied. I hope he felt bad, Carly Beth exclaimed. It was so mean. It was a dirty trick, Sabrina agreed, and then she added, but you'll have to admit it was kind of funny. I don't have to admit anything, Carly Beth snapped. Has it stopped raining? Sabrina asked, changing the subject. Carly Beth pulled back the curtains to glance out her bedroom window. The evening sky was charcoal gray. Clouds hovered low, but the raining had stopped. The street glistened wetly under the light of a street lamp. No, oh Rain, I gotta go. See you at 7:30, Carly Beth said, speaking rapidly. Hey, wait, where's your costume? Sabrina demanded. It's a surprise. What's your costume? And Carly Beth told her and hung up. It'll be a surprise to me too, she told herself, glancing unhappily at the feathery costume rolled up on the chair in the corner. Carly Beth had planned to go to the new party store after school and pick out the ugliest, most disgusting, scariest mask they had, but her mother had picked her up after school and insisted that she stay home and watch for a couple of hours. Miss Caldwell hadn't returned until 5:15. Now it was nearly a core order till 6. There was no way the party store would still be open. Carly Beth thought, frowning at the duck. Quack, quack, she said miserably. She walked up to the mirror and ran a brush through her hair. Maybe it's worth a try, she thought. Maybe the store stays open late on Halloween. She pulled open her top dresser drawer and took out her wallet. Did she have enough money for a good scary mask? $30, her life savings. She wadded up the bills and stuffed them back into the wallet. Then jammed her wallet into her jeans pocket. She grabbed her coat and hurried downstairs out the door. The evening air was so cold and damp, and Carly Beth struggled to zip her coat as she jogged towards the party store. The house just next door had a glowing jack-o'-lantern in the front window. The house on the corner had paper skeletons strung up across the front porch. The wind howled out the bare trees. The branches above her head shook and rattled like bony arms. With a creeping night, Carly Beth thought, running a little faster. A car rolled silently by, sending harsh white lights exploding across the sidewalk like a bright ghost. Glancing across the street, Carly Beth saw all the old carpet their mansion looming over its dark weeded coat. Everyone said that the ramshackle old house was haunted by people who had been murdered inside it 100 years ago. Once Carly Beth had heard frightening howls coming from the old mansion. When she was Noah's age, Steve and Chuck and some other kids had dared each other to go up to the house and knock on the door. Carly Beth had run home instead. She never did find out if the other kids were brave enough to do it. Now Carly Beth felt a chill of fear as she passed the old house. She knew the neighborhood really well. She had lived in it her entire life, but it looked different to her. What? It's just the wet glow left by the rain. No, it was a heavy feeling in the air, a heavy darkness, the eerie orange glow of gritting pumpkins in the window, as the silent cries of ghouls and mon began to float on the night to celebrate Halloween. Trying to face all the scary thoughts from her mind, Carly Beth turned to the corner of the little party store came to view. The window, a light revealing 2 rows of Halloween masks staring at her. But was the store still open? Crossing her fingers, Collie Beth waited for a truck to rumble past. Then eagerly joggers crossed the street. She out for a moment to examine the masks in the windows. There was a gorilla monster mask, some sort of blue-haired alien. Pretty good, she thought. They are pretty deadly, but they probably have some even scary ones inside. The light on the store, she peered through the glass. Then she tried the knob, it didn't move. She tried again. She tried pulling the door open. Then she tried pushing. No way. She was too late. The store was closed. The end.